Loremeister.
Hi everyone.
S2 Games. We are just about ready to kick things off with a match between the LionsEK HoN team and a mix between the Komplett and Logitech stand here at the gathering. And we thought, instead of waiting for them to get ready, we can just talk crap and about
talk a little bit about the event, what's going on, all the things that are happening here right now.
Yeah, and we're also open for questions. If you have anything you want to ask Loremeister about, we can talk about that as well.
Absolutely. So, ask your questions across the stream, and we'll be happy to answer them right here, right now. So far, the gathering's been a blast. It's a huge event. Just a massive party that's going on the whole time back here. Last night, live bands were just rocking it out. It was a really good time. So
absolutely, and I've had a blast sitting here with you, and we've had so many competitions that I'm having trouble finding room to eat.
Yeah. Well, we'll make sure to bring something over to you later. Grab you a pizza or something like that. So was that what's the name of that pizza that they've got here?
Dolly's.
Yeah. It's like the Norway pizza place that I didn't even know existed till now.
Yeah, and Peppa's.
Apparently it's really, really... Yeah, I had Peppa's at the airport.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, I think I like Dolly's better.
It's all good.
Maybe I just had a weird pizza at the airport.
You have the all Norwegian pizza, the Grandiosa, which is the most eaten dish on Christmas Eve in Norway for some weird reason.
So what is on a Grandiosa? What's on that pizza?
Meat.
Lots of meat?
No, not lots. Just like some ham and
okay.
And a little bit of spam, and it's got paprika.
Paprika's good. I had leeks on a pizza at the airport. Never had leeks on a pizza before, so I guess that's more of Norwegian, not so much an American thing. So
yeah, we don't have anchovies, for instance.
Well, that's okay. We don't do those either. Most Americans don't.
Don't have any better headsets. These are fantastic.
What's that?
That's a good question. Do you know that one? When are new lore backstories for the old heroes coming?
They're all in development, so it's a matter of just getting some things in place on our website to support all those pieces. So there's tons of new stories out there. We just released some brand new lore today on some upcoming pieces for the Black Legion, and that's going to feature the new ultimate avatar for Legionnaire and his whole squad of elite soldiers there. So that's something you can check out online on the forums right now.
We actually saw a little link to that teaser in the chat here as well.
Yeah.
So if you scroll up a little bit, you'll be able to see that. Yeah.
I see lots of people who want Tempest.
A lot of.
So stay tuned to the Lions Twitch broadcast. We'll have some extra codes to give away if you can't be here throughout the day. So I know they've been doing that.
Yeah, we're giving away stuff when we're simply bored.
Absolutely.
Don't have
anything. And if you're here at the gathering, make sure to stop by the booth. We've got some extra. We've got extra Tempest codes for you there. We've got some silver coins to give away if you stop by and see us and check out everything with us and our Logitech partners over at the Logitech booth. So lots of good times there. I've seen a lot of great fans. Spent a lot of time talking to a lot of people. It's really fun to sit down and get a chance to meet everybody face to face and make some new friends.
Yeah. One of the questions that I've seen pop up, and we can touch on this quite quickly, is whenever we do events like this, whenever we talk to developers of any kind, the standard question is, how do you get into gaming in the gaming industry, either via esports or as a developer?
Sure.
So what's your backstory?
Well, my backstory is a little unique. I wasn't in gaming at all up until about a year and a half ago. I actually was in banking. So when I came to S2 Games, I was coming in to run their online store and put my financial expertise to work, and turned out I was really good at coming up with other ideas for how we could add some cool new avatars and things like that to our game. And now I've got a great department of people that work for me that are doing that every day. So you can come into gaming from wherever you're at. Just if you have a passion for it and you strive to do it, make connections, talk to people, stop by and see people like me and other people at events, and just stay in touch. When those opportunities come up, you can try to find a way to put your skills to work. And of course, if you're going in development, the technical skills are huge. Things 3D modeling, animation, 2D artists for illustrations, all those things are always in demand. And you just have to make sure that you're really focusing on what you want to do in the industry to get that right. So.
Yeah, so basically hard work, dedication, and also being out and meeting people.
Yeah, you need to pound the pavement. It's not easy. This is a competitive industry. There's so many people that want to get into game development. It is the next huge entertainment medium. You can see it growing all the time. The stories we're telling are so much better constantly, and you just have to really work hard. There's no easy way in. Pro gaming's a great way if you're an awesome gamer.
Let's see if we can find any cool questions over here.
Some more questions there.
Where do I redeem code? That's on the card, but it's in heroesofneworth.com/redeem. And let's just ask, what kind of games have you mostly seen played on the gathering? It's all sort of games.
Oh, it's
so
as you walk around the floor, there's so many different games being played. I wouldn't even begin to quantify what they are. MOBAs, first-person shooters. There's board games, card games, strategy games, fighting games, all kinds of things going on all over the place here, and it's just a pretty awesome experience. There's something for everyone here, especially since this is a LAN party.
Yeah.
People are bringing their favorite games in and finding new people to play them with. So
absolutely. What do you think of Norway and the people here?
Oh, it's been awesome. It's cold, but not colder than Michigan where I'm from. It's about the same. There's the cities are beautiful. It's a mix of old and new architecture, and the people have been great. I don't think I've met a mean Norwegian yet. Maybe you.
Not yet. Not here.
No.
Not here.
So a lot of really good people, and people are here just are having so much fun. Everything from fights to not real fights. They've got some sword fighting going on with foam swords over by my booth.
Yeah.
We just had a baseball bat tournament where they were fighting with foam baseball bats.
I think they have a stand where they have just Nerf guns and Nerf weapons.
And that's what they're doing over there. There's Nerf axes and swords and bats, and they're just having a really good time. Constantly doing new events over there and giving out some prizes and awards. So it's a really good time.
Well, one of the players that featured in the Shitmania competition is actually who is Loremeister. I don't think we have said that today.
Well, who is Loremeister? That's me. What I am is I'm the lead content manager over at S2 Games. We're the developers of Heroes of Newerth, which you're going to be seeing here in just a minute. And what I do there is I manage and run the entire content department, which is the people responsible for bringing you all your new alt avatars, the design of the visual designs on your heroes, the new map changes with 3.0. As far as the visual changes, we worked on that. Your announcer packs, your taunts, your couriers, all the vanity items you get in the game, that's what we do. So we're not the balancers, we're not the hero designers who come up with all the cool abilities and things like that, but we do all the visual, the aesthetics in the game.
And so basically you're the one that makes the game unique to you.
Well, yeah, it's what we do as a team. It's the most fun I've ever had anywhere. And, what I do every day is I get to make those.
You get to come up with the ridiculous ideas. For instance, the bunny predators, stuff like that.
Well, yeah, bunny predators before me. I can't take credit for that, but the things like the narwhal kraken that just came out today, the Black Legion stuff coming up, those things are all what we do. It's what my team does. We get to be creative every day, come up with new ideas and new stuff. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of effort to bring an avatar from an idea and then make it actually work into the game. So it's a really good time. I saw a question come up there about the HoN community, right?
Yeah.
We know we have a tough community at times. We are some competitive people. It's one of the best gaming communities out there. They are passionate, they love HoN, they love what it is, and they demand a lot from us all the time. I'm constantly seeing their feedback on the avatars, the heroes, and the pieces we look at. Even if I'm not responding every day on the forums, I'm on the forums every day reading what you guys have to say. And we really care about what you're doing. I think that since the 3.0 patch and some of the changes, we've seen a little bit of a gentler community. People aren't quite as hard to get along with as they used to be in the past. People have really taken a step up. Just like we're trying to make the game up to the next level, our community's taken that step to the next level too, and trying to become a community where you can come into it and be a part of it, and not just be not have that typical MOBA experience all the time where it's kind of hard to get in. So yeah, it is still a tough, demanding community, but it's getting better all the time.
I saw a request in the chat that I'm going to convey to you.
All right.
I got second a lot in chat as well. A Luna skin.
A Luna.
Old avatar.
A Luna is one of those things that we know everybody wants, and it's one of those pieces that there's things to work through on it, but never give up. You know, things could always happen. It's one of those pieces that she's the only one out there without a skin. Trust me, I know. I read it all the time. Every third day there's a new post on the forums letting me know again, just in case I missed it, that a Luna doesn't have a skin. But you know, making all the avatars for a licensed property is a little bit different. But the people over there, Paula's people, the creator of Luna, they're really good people, and you know, we'll see what happens someday.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other great stuff in the pipeline though. So.
Absolutely. Let's see if we have anything other. So some Mama thinks that you would win the fight between me and winGr. I don't know. I'm pretty tall. And somebody else told me to ask you about Warhammer 40k.
What about Warhammer 40k?
It said that you have a passion and love for Warhammer.
I've loved Warhammer for a really long time. I don't actually play Warhammer 40k other than like on Warhammer 40k, the RTS, and the first-person shooter games I've played. But I have a lot of the old 40k stuff and the old Warhammer fantasy things. As an avid role player, I've played those games myself in the past. But yeah, I think that you'll like some of the stuff that's coming up in the pipeline. I wouldn't say you know, it's necessarily like any particular thing, but you see a lot of different inspirations from my team.
Yeah.
where we draw ideas from. So
wonderful. Yeah, for people wondering, the stage can probably blot out the sun.
the stage is huge
with its sound equipment, so it's sort of limited to what we can do. You won't ever in the history of the universe find a noise canceling mic that can block out that.
No, the amount of bass and things that are going on at times are just you know, I'm almost as far away from the stage as you get in the building, and I can still feel it vibrating through my chest every time they start to get going. So,
yeah, it is not possible to talk with anyone when they really crank it up.
A lot of time it's a rock concert atmosphere, which is a lot of fun.
And, let's see.
I think our match is just about ready to get underway.
Yeah, let's just jump in game. That sounds like a good idea. I'll kill the sound, the music as well. And we
just a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for all your questions.
Yeah, absolutely. We might do one after the match.
What's that?
We can do one after the match as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we can sit around for a while and take some more questions. Maybe toss you guys out a couple codes.
Yeah, I think our producer is going to do that during the match as well.
Awesome. So keep your eyes on everything going on here, guys. Not just the stream itself, but what's happening in that chat window.
Yeah, but that's kind of the good thing about the new Twitch setup, because you get the almost full screen view and you can have the chat.
Yeah, Twitch is a great way to watch what's going on for all your online users.
Absolutely. So $1.99 now.
All right. Oh, there we go.
So Krebson's trying to balance it out a little bit, but not really doing it. But well, they won't steal their rating, I guess. The upset of a decade.
That could be quite the upset.
But I don't know, like we've seen Huey, he did really good.
Absolutely.
And we saw, so Huey, he was the Devourer.
Yes, I believe he was Devourer.
And Turtle was the Turtle, the Bubbles.
It may have been Bubbles.
And Under Turtle was the Riley.
Was it now?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to go with your memory on that one.
I think so. And then you have Gangnam Style, which just has ridiculously awesome. And actually, we have a pretty full server. Come to think of it.
Looks like there's one person left to join the queue on the Logitech team.
Yeah, so complete Logitech team.
The complete Logitech team.
Basically, they took the two teams that we showed in Showmatch yesterday, and they said, "You suck, you are good. You suck, you are good." And
they brought all the sucky guys onto this one. Oh no, it's all the best guys, right?
I think they brought the best guys. They tried to get as good teams as possible.
Yeah, they're trying to put the best teams out here to let us really see Lions up against the top opponent.
Yeah, we want them to be as close as possible, of course. We'll see Giro Chen is connecting, so might get on the way pretty soon here.
All right, looks like we've got a full team on both sides, so
wonderful.
It's looking good. So we're going to get ready to start the banning phase here in just a second?
Yeah, probably.
And once again, I'll be able to comment on the awesomeness of the avatars.
I think that we might just go with what's been working so far.
Absolutely. You can talk about all the stuff that's really important in the game, and I will talk about how pretty things are.
Yeah, if I don't get distracted and talk about the pretty things myself.
Okay, we can talk about that together.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it's been a really fun time sitting here, having a chance to be casting with you.
Yeah,
doing something a little different. I've been in a lot of the videos and things that S2 puts out, but it's fun to just sit here and do something live for the first time in a while. So.
Yeah, so you're going to be bugging Emperor and Breaky when you get back.
Yeah, I'm going to see what I can do. See if I can sit in the studio with those guys. I don't think they're going to let me though. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep me as far away as possible.
Right, so the first band's coming out.
Right.
Moon Queen and Fade. And Moon Queen and Artillery.
Let's see. Alright, we're locking some in.
So Blitz being locked and Tempest also being locked. Keeper of the Forest also locked. So for those who don't know, what does the fact that they can lock some of the heroes in, what does that entail?
Well, this isn't the best spot for me because once again I'm not an expert on these pieces.
Right.
But this is they're playing lockpick mode for this. So there's a little different layer of strategy.
If I was going to assume anything, I would assume that they are locking their pick to that hero already so that it's not bannable. Well, I guess we'll figure that out. We'll get the answer soon enough.
I don't ever play in the competitive modes. But I'm an all random mid-wars guy. We've been doing that all day. So if you guys are watching at home after the broadcast, pay attention to what's going on. Sound Wizard and myself will be doing all random mid-wars throughout the rest of the event, and giving away some codes that way for everybody who plays in the games with us too. So that's where we're at our best. When fun, casual piece, and just watching these pros play makes me appreciate how much skill it takes to be really amazing and good at HoN, because there's so many layers to the game itself that as a casual player, I don't have that level, that depth of knowledge in the game that these guys have, and it's just so impressive.
It is indeed, and that's why I don't really mind making a mockery of myself not knowing anything about it, because it's okay. Everyone doesn't have to know everything. You just have to know enough to enjoy it.
Absolutely, and that's really good for the casual fans. I mean, a lot of people think that the streams and stuff are really just for the hardcore fans of the game. And the reality is, I learn something almost every time as a casual player that I can take from these matches and go and apply the next time I play my game. And you don't have to be. You'll see new strategies. You'll see new pieces going on, and it's a lot of fun that way.
Yeah, and let's just quickly go over the locks and bans. Bans, pebbles, round wild. So for a Western tag, nothing really popping out there. Is anything really unorthodox?
Yeah, those are all ones I'd expect to see.
And locks, Tempest and Keeper of the Forest for Lions, along with Witchslayer. So Witchslayer, I kind of classify him as the ranged Deadwood.
And you don't want to get hit by a silver bullet, that's for sure.
Definitely. And then Parasite and Luna, we saw the Komplett.net Logitech team using that to their benefit yesterday.
Really well farmed, great stuff there yesterday. Now we're seeing the captain's picks of this. They're setting up their teams.
So yeah, Bubble is Torture and Devour for the Komplett Logitech team, and Lions going for Engineer, Shadowblade, and Kraken. Shadowblade, one of the heroes that I'm not so familiar with.
Yeah, Shadowblade's a really fun hero, very versatile. A lot of different things they can do by changing his form to focus what's best at any one particular time. And I think we're feeling some of that bass come through right now.
Well, a little bit of bass.
We need to adjust the microphones a little bit. A little bit higher up, closer.
But while we are here, Mr. Producer Guy,
there we go.
could we get a little more in-game sound as well? Thank you, Mr. Producer.
Absolutely.
See what else is up. We got the Keeper, of course, and Scout. At least locked in, but might be something else as well. See Tempest and Parasite being picked up for the Lions as well. So a lot of shout outs, you can see those in chat. I don't have to shout those out.
Lots of good shout outs there.
So look what I could do. And Aluna is the last pick. Really strong gang team for the Logitech.
They've definitely taken a different strategy than yesterday. Got Keeper, Aluna, Devour, Bubbles, Torture.
Yeah, you got the two huge roots in Bubbles and Keeper.
Yep.
And the AoE damage in Torture as well, along with Aluna, and you got Devour, which is just such a good initiator.
Yeah.
Like a really strong lineup.
Let's get it on.
Two strong junglers on the Lions team too. See how they set that up.
They might do a double jungle. You send Parasite to one jungle and Tempest to the other.
They very well could, and then solo lanes. That would be an interesting strategy.
That would be insane.
It's not
They
too
might
much different than
pull it
what
off.
they did yesterday, though.
They might pull it off. So I see the Bowery going wild along with Aluna, it would seem, and let's see, Engineer and
They've got all their initial items in their head. Oh, look, there's a brand new Narwhal Kraken.
that's sort of I suspect that they are doing that to please you.
So, and there's the Facehugger Parasite just came out too. A couple of great new avatars. Inspirations from all over the place, like we talked about.
Huey's calling out, oh yeah, if my laptop overheats and crashes during the game, sorry, and please wait. And everybody thinks he's joking,
But it looks like it's already happened to him once, so let's hope that doesn't happen to him today. This is a new Deconstructor Tempest. All you guys who are watching the feed, that's the one that you're looking for here at the gathering.
So, wow.
Oh man, Swedish flag spam.
Well done.
That's
Well done.
very well played. All right, so what are our lane compositions looking like? Where do we have the lane compositions?
Lane compositions, yeah. We got
See where people are heading out.
Tempest on the bottom lane. We got a dual lane in mid with Engineer and Kraken. We got Parasite jungling and
Shadowblade solo top.
In the middle here we got Torture playing the middle and car lane on it's a double lane on bot. Or now this with
Double suicide. Yeah.
Torture and Luna and also Keeper
The keeper's heading out to do some jungling as well.
Looks like that. Indeed. I'm sort of excited to see about what Tempest is going to do. They're going to try to invade the jungle, use the little robots that he has to...
Yeah, those are the brand new elementals. So they're not those little tornado guys you saw before, the little elementals on the original Tempest.
They do an impressive amount of damage, to be honest, when you use them solely
absolutely.
for weapons.
These elementals are great tools for him. All right.
Nothing really standing out at the moment.
It's just typical early game. Not seeing anyone being overly aggressive. They're getting their farm started.
Seeing that Lions are keen on the harassment and Kraken getting a decent farm in mid as well. Up to 10 criticals so far.
Really pushing hard to get those last hits in.
Well, on the flip side, Tempest is struggling with a 2-1, but I guess he's just still waiting to get that ultimate as much as possible. Not really
push it
worried
as
about
quick
the
as he
forward
can.
key.
The Tempest out leveling the solo torturer right now.
Yeah, actually, he is. So, there's any action on top. Shadowblade, yeah, I said that correctly. That's fantastic.
Shadowblade.
He actually pushed the lane. And just the junglers. I was afraid that I might miss the first blow. So
jump over quick for the... Yeah, but it looks like he pulled back.
So no
Torture's got both of them running back for the protection of the tower. Getting behind their creeps and letting them do their job.
Playing against a harassive engineer is no fun at all.
No.
Seth is getting pushed really far back into the tower here as well. He might be having a
We got a little jungle battle going on. Back
might
at
see
the
a
top.
gank on Torture as well after this one. Just going to find out. Nope, but Torture is going to go down for the
Oh, there he goes. And there goes our Thai announcer pack going off. That's my personal favorite right now too. So
that's hilarious. Parasite getting the first spot. And Kraken and Lions team looking really good so far. And it's kind of funny because even though I am from Lions, I do kind of cheer for the Logitech guys.
Yeah, you're cheering for the home team. I totally understand that.
Bubbles having to retreat here after the engagement with Shadowblade, giving him some free farm. Much appreciated from the Swede.
The farmed up Shadowblade's very scary. He can do a lot of different things to really help out his team.
Simply by the goal per minute, you can see that you have 3 players that are above the 2 best for the digital side. And actually per minute is, well, Shadowblade is doing fairly
Shadowblade
good with Parasite.
Is really pushing. He's almost to level 6. So
might get really dangerous really fast. We would like to see some item pickups, but our multitasking skills are somewhat limited.
yeah, right now they're still just pushing through.
Blood Chalice,
Tempest.
Shadowblade already got that alive too. That is insane.
Yeah. Shadowblade is definitely looking strong in that top lane.
Looks like Parasite just waiting to set up a gank here in mid once again. Tempest actually he goes straight for the ancients already. So that's probably what he tends to do, take the ancients and stay late.
Tempest is definitely in a great spot for his farm at this point.
But he has the he doesn't have the best farm, but he's doing alright compared to the Legion side.
Yeah.
Parasite trying to invade jungle. Actually, Skipper going really low. Kind of hard to counter gank him and kill Tempest though. No, I'm sorry, Keeper though.
Yeah, without any support in there, and Tempest is just, he's really strong. There goes the engineer turret.
Kraken being a little bit too confident diving this tower here.
Yeah, pulling back.
But thanks enough damage for Torture to go down once again. This time the engineer is credited with the kill. Luna going for Kraken and nearly gets the kill as well. But it might see a lane change here. Then,
It does look like it. Looks like Luna's going to take mid. See if Torture comes back to support that lane or if they switch out.
Yeah, moving around to go and gank Devourer on bot here as well. Really important that he doesn't get farmed. We saw the effects of that yesterday.
Yeah, a well-farmed Devourer, as we saw yesterday, can be almost unstoppable. So, obviously, Team Logitech wanted to take that option away from Lions today.
And we see Aluna just guarding that lane for Torture while he gets some items and revives. Actually, Engineer pulling the creep so that they can actually take down the tower. Great move by Engineer there. And there comes the gank onto Devourer.
Oh, yeah.
Will most likely go down here.
It looks like that Devourer's down.
And Aluna porting in. Actually almost gets to take Parasite out. But the gank will be coming soon, I suspect.
Luna's in a bad spot now. And she's going down as well.
Don't really see why the port was deported in there.
I think that she thought she was going to get in and give Devourer an assist to get him out, and it was just a little too late.
Yeah, I should have seen that coming definitely.
Yeah.
That is the nature of it, unfortunately.
And there we go.
First tower's down, 7 minutes. And did I see what I think I saw? I do think I did that. I think I saw Striders.
It may have been.
I think I did.
It may have been.
Indicating that they have way too much money.
Well, look at their gold per minute. It's all pretty intense. Only Engineer acting as support in a lower role, but his gold per minute still almost with their number 2 at Devourer.
So really looking grim here for the Legion side. And a Bubble should at least be able to...
Bubble's still not cracking that 100 GPM.
And he's been soloing.
As a solo top.
But now there's a gank going out. Kraken's just getting away. Tempest saving him.
Barely.
Should be able to take him down here quickly, but doesn't even commit.
Looked like they had an opportunity to gank, and it just didn't materialize. It backfired on them.
Cupid though rooting Tempest, not really committing. Engineer able to get that kill as well. So much happening. Huey actually gets the kill before being taken down.
So they got the first kill in.
For the Legion side as well.
And almost pulled one in for the tower, but they were able to pull back.
And Shadowblade pushing the top tower as well, so might actually lose all 3 if they decide to push. See, I did indeed see Striders.
You did. You were not wrong.
And the Lions team looking really strong at this point. They are overfarmed in comparison, and they...
Yeah, their experience is obviously showing right here. Their ability to play together as a team and how often they've done it. Like we said, they did take the best from both teams yesterday, but this is the first time I think that all these guys have played together.
Yeah.
And so...
They don't have the coordination required.
Exactly. To work against a solid pro team. One of the top teams.
That being said, nobody kind of really expected that, but
no.
Regardless, it's fun to watch.
Absolutely. These guys are tenacious. They're not going to give up on anything. They're still pushing for those kills.
Yeah. So you might actually get our full team fight. The Lions team is 1 man down, so in this mid area there, Shadowblade ports in. This is it. not really
Here,
getting anyone.
isolating.
Falling back, don't really want to do this. Dropping ulti
Up,
is
and
the
there we
initiation.
go.
Gets
Starting to
both
fall.
of the complete players. Bubbles might be in a real jam here.
Bubbles is trapped between four, and Bubbles is down.
Not really anything they can do against the
No.
push where they don't really have anywhere to hide. Then mid tower goes down as well. I'm suspecting that Lions are going to attempt to beat them to the 50-minute mark and try to end the game before that.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Actually, I do love the fire effects on the ground compared to the standard one. Blue flames always against the standard flames.
Pushing it back away from the second tower.
The problem is that they're not really getting any farm at this stage doing this because Lions is just pushing them and they are going
Yeah,
to
they're pushing. They're pushing so hard that all that Logitech's been able to do is push back. They're not able to get the farm or anything needed to really get the items they need on their heroes at this point. Oh,
Really
they're
nice
going to try to
pull by
gank
Bubbles.
Shadowblade, and Shadowblade is in trouble. They're pursuing him all the way back.
What's up with that hook? Parasite coming in.
Oh,
saves
right
him.
there.
Wow. Beautiful save by Parasite there.
Parasite with a face hug there to save the day.
And anything too aggressive and they just get so punished. Except for ultimate trapping people force as well.
Oh!
Wow. Kraken pushing him into defense of the energy ulti.
There's no escape at this point. Oh my goodness.
And the tower should go down here as well. If they
It's
decide
complete
to push it.
domination that we're seeing at this point in the game.
If they just get punished so hard by anything that is deemed as too aggressive.
And Lions obviously showing no mercy in any of these spots right now. That they're just pushing right through.
Unfortunately, they might actually be asking for some decent competition later on. Then again, it's just fun to watch them play, and of course the Logitech complete guys being so given the opportunity to play against some of the best in the world.
Yeah, and there's nothing like the learning experience that they're getting to see how the other team works and functions in the game against them.
Actually going for a 3v5 here.
Another team fight going badly for complete Logitech.
They are doing a lot of AoE damage, but they're not really single targeting
Yeah,
anyone.
there's not enough for that burst to take down any one of the heroes completely.
And Bubbles didn't go down here as well. Gabriel Force has to go back home, and well, Torture did the only thing he could do, go out and try to farm a little bit.
Absolutely.
As
It looks like Lions returning back to their former lanes to continue to put things down.
well. Trying to push all lanes, and you see that they're just continuing to farm when they are done pushing. So they just
Tempest
keep
back in the jungle.
getting that insane advantage. Shadowblade already at almost 500 gold per minute, and now even Engineer at 272. So the lead is just so insane.
Yeah, they've got them in a hole that's going to be pretty much impossible to climb back out of at this point.
Yeah, you
They
can
are
see
pursuing the
Shadowblade.
Shadowblade gank again.
You can see Shadowblade is even at this stage getting twice as much experience as anyone else, or
Yes.
the best player on the Legion side. So if they are to turn it around, it has to be now. But I seriously doubt that Lions is going to.
Yeah, they just missed another opportunity to gank. Tempest came to help out, and
Aluna ganks.
I believe Kraken just got another shot over there.
Yeah, if we look at the kill stats, it's pretty well divided among the team. Kraken way too explosive versus the Torture. The keeper also super low, but Torture actually being able to escape him, so does Kraken. Don't really get anybody there.
No,
Well done by
escape.
the flip team.
Looks like they're in a position to start pushing that final tower before the base.
And again, the level difference, you can see like the power with 6 goes at level 6. Most of the Hellborn team at level 10 and some of them 12
Yeah,
as
with
well.
the lowest person on the Hellborn team at 9, 2 levels or a full level ahead of Keeper, who's the highest person over on the Legion. It's definitely one of those situations that's going to be.
Did it indeed. Get the kill on the engineer there. And Hellside trying to get away, so super low. Might even be able to kill him there.
They're definitely pursuing, trying to get that one more kill in. And he's just not able to catch up.
Now.
He's protected by the rest of his team.
Should be going all out. It's I gotta get Tempest, but I'm getting too greedy.
Yeah.
I don't think they are going to use to concede at any time soon.
I don't think so. These guys aren't willing to give up. They're going to make them.
There.
It looks like they're going to make them trust the entire base. This is about playing for a little pride at this point.
On Kraken might actually get the kill as well. Luna goes to Parasite. There goes
And
the
Kraken's
kill.
down.
Luna, are you able to do this? No, you're not. Parasite, but
Parasite.
I shouldn't understand it. It's I don't mind dying as long as I have a shot at getting the kill.
He was pursuing to get that. It's about pride at this point. Trying to make sure that you can get a couple more shots in on the enemy.
And Turtle toying a little bit with Kraken here as well. So it's more or less just a farm competition.
Absolutely. We've got them grouping up to possibly push down that tower again.
Well, they almost died last time. The entire Hellborn team.
Right.
They just barely escaped. And the Tablet pushing Devour in. Bubbles coming with a nice ulti.
Power in.
Wonderful ulti from Keeper, but he gets locked in by.
And Devour is down.
Is the entire team at Tablet?
It does look like it.
It's just
It's a push team.
So again, they are able to throw out so much AoE damage that they don't have the single choice.
Shadowblade down.
Shadowblade down, and Kraken might fall as well.
Down as well.
And if he he might actually be able to get Shadowblade Engineer jumping down. Both of them so low in that Parasite, escaping just barely. Entirely side is dead, but starting to come back alive now. Devourer back, and same with Keeper of the Forest. So close indeed. If they hadn't had the start going so badly for them,
correct.
This might actually be super fun. But late game, if they actually manage to survive this for a few more minutes, they might actually be able to.
A couple more fights like that,
it might get interesting. I know they say toggle items on all players, but we don't know how to do that, so that's probably not happening. See, we have a small engage in mid. Parasite going low, but Devourer being too greedy, and he's down. He's down without problem. And Luna again with the tablet. Managed to get Kraken really low.
And Kraken escapes, it looks like.
gang on Arena will go down. He is so escaping from what trying to help, but really no help in that team at all. It's sort of futile when you are this far behind. You might be able to get Kraken.
He's trying, and it looks like Kraken's gonna survive.
I think it was down to 30 HP.
And there goes that tower, pushing it hard.
They are not giving up without a fight.
Devour missing the hook.
Yeah, really good. He actually used the what's the item called? I don't remember. I gotta find it. Doesn't really matter. The Cyclone Whirlwind to save Kraken from the Devour hook.
Correct.
But actually, Tempest being taken down by Bonus here. And Kraken still super low. Devour taken down along with who was that? Aluna? Looks like.
A lot of action happening really fast.
There's a lot of action happening really fast. Gives me renewed respect for Breaky and the rest of the gang to be able to call everything.
To be able to just be everywhere on the map at the same time.
Yeah. So Turtles will be taking down. Actually, Torchlight got the kill, but Shadowblade did go down. That energy ulti does so much damage when you have the level advantage that they do. Parasite might actually, yes, it does.
There we go again.
And it might actually get Turtles as well. It's tough indeed. Triple kill, a hat-trick if you will, on a Parasite there. It should just put them out of their mystery at this stage.
At this point,
30 kills ahead.
they are an unstoppable train.
But in theory, I probably would be measuring my success if I was able to get one kill. So I think they might concede when Devour gets one kill. The farm is just miles ahead.
Yeah, it's no comparison at this point. That the Legion just doesn't even have a chance to push back out too far.
Complaining about the fact that they're taunting the last player, saying, "Hey, I'm still over 100 gold per minute."
That's right.
I'm nowhere near done. And they're just standing outside top lane saying, "Bring it."
Here they come, a wall of devastation. Just to push down and through, to see what they can do.
But still, at this point, they have so much AoE damage.
And they are pushing them back.
They are pushing them back.
They are not willing
scary.
to concede anything here.
They will go down. Shadowblade possibly as well.
Hiding in the woods, but it looks like he's in a bad spot.
It actually makes the teleport.
Oh my goodness.
But Kraken is in a really tough position right now as well. Should not be able to escape this.
A stun, and that could be... Oh my.
They actually did manage to get 3 kills.
And Kraken with the kill.
Kraken, the master of escape.
And with just maybe 5% of his health left, he's heading across the river.
For the 3rd or 4th time.
At least.
But that was a 3-man kill for both teams.
Yeah.
So as long as they keep diving the tower, the Komplett Logitech, they have certainly gotten some reason to hope.
Well, they've got a reason to believe they can defend for a while. I don't know if they're going to continue to try to maybe work to get a back door, or
they do that.
Absolutely. They've got a ton of burst damage there that they can do all at once to all the heroes, and just make it difficult for them to push.
You saw the immense AoE damage when they pushed last time. All the damage was done to all the players.
Yes.
There was really no single target skills, so they haven't really considered Roshan to Lions, that is.
Pushing down another tower. There's more gold for the Legion team, or for the Hellborn team.
Still getting really low here as well. Will probably be taken down.
Luna's getting pulled back, and
The Parasite's going really low here. The Devourer getting taken down. Not really able to land that kill that he was hoping for. Still, Parasite really low.
Parasite down. No, Parasite escaped.
He escaped into the Courier. No, he did not. Was a creep there. But still, the Lions team just has so much control. Again, the Lions
This
team.
is kind of like what my last Mid-Wars game was like. And I was on the Legion side. So, unfortunately.
I do feel pity with you. It sucks to be in that position because you feel that you can't really get anything done.
Yeah, you get to the point where you're just hoping that you can do a couple more fun things before they can push down. Devour's still looking for that kill. And Devour's down.
There actually might be a concert on the stage right now as well.
Yeah, there's something going on in the background. I can hear their bass almost louder than I can hear the game through the headphones. And that's saying a lot because these are really nice headphones.
Yeah, there's really no stopping that sound, and the bass is just, you feel it in your bones. But it's an experience in itself to go to the gathering and experience the immense sound level.
Absolutely.
Luna sniping Tempest there. Does so much
At
damage.
this point, it feels like Lions are just willing to take those hits as they continue to push things down.
Parasite keeps denying Devourer that kill. Aluna gets taken down as he tries to take down both Shadowblade and Kraken.
They are pursuing. Stopped for a little farm there.
Devourer still wants that one kill. Gets jumped by Shadowblade. Kraken falling
And he got himself in a bad spot.
But still, Parasite super low, should be dying here. Did indeed, and Turtle, which is not Bubbles, got his first kills. I do like the fact that Turtle is playing Keeper of the Ancient and Huey is playing Bubbles.
Yeah.
It's not confusing at all. I'm barely surprised that, but Parasite's gonna be doing that. Keeper wants to take out Kraken for.
He's been chasing him for a while, and
sniped
Luna?
by Aluna.
Aluna.
It's like the third, she's got
Power
on
throw,
that.
and there he goes.
So the only two really taking away from the others is Shadowblade and Parasite with level 20 and 19.
And Luna's saved by a Devourer
For now at least.
for a moment.
I want that.
And I would
answer
love
back.
to have known what that just said.
It doesn't matter. I think who actually got that one. That was Devourer racking up his first kill finally. Congratulations to you.
Yay, Devourer, well played.
You can hide our happy
Kraken's
man.
going 3-on-1 right now, and confident he's going to survive another confrontation. But maybe not
Parasite
this
did
time.
so much damage. Same themselves with that Tempest. Fastbuster also gets Torture there as well. Bubbles might actually be in serious trouble here. Again, Aluna sniping Kraken. It's like the fourth time that she snipes Kraken with that power throw. But
It seems to be the only thing that's sniping Kraken down at each time. He seems to escape from all the others. And the Luna goes down.
didn't even forget the name, but it was Storm Spirit, of course, of the item that
Oh,
yes.
yes.
the Tempest. But they must have
Pushing
a lot
the
of
racks at this point.
Devourer, did not get the ulti in on Tempest there.
And Devour's down again.
And double on Tempest on Devour, on Sorcerer, actually 3 Sorcerers in a row. Managed to escape, but it's sort of futile. Tempest, Sorcerer started going down. And now finally the first Rex going down.
Oh,
And top and bottom as well at the same time.
and they're
Middle
pushing
being
through
pushed
on
as well.
mid. I think the creeps might be doing enough damage at this point to just finish off the Legion base.
I think it's if they just keep pushing that, it's going to be night. Especially when we do get the mega crates, but Aluna keeps doing a good job with Turtle, actually keeper of the force managing to get himself yet another kill. So yeah, they racked up 20 kills. It keeps on adding.
Yeah, over the last few minutes, they've managed to really push their kill count up. They're still at a point where they're being basically tripled up by Lions, but they're not giving up. No attempt to concede, no attempt to pull back.
I love the fact that they are using all their items to save their players again and again and again.
Doing everything possible.
They really need to defend their base here if they.
Unfortunately, the creeps have pushed down on all the lanes. And there's just...
Actually, Tempest microing his little robots perfectly. Love the fact that they just keep pushing no matter what.
Here they come again. Tempest daring them to come out. Keeper hiding there amongst the trees, making sure that he's ready to try to push back if the opportunity arises.
I'm pretty sure that the Lions want to take down every single building before.
It does look like that they have a complete destruction
in mind. Battle of the minions.
Lots of minions. Trees versus it. Oh, and it looks like
Shadowbreak really low this time. Engineer might go down as well. Trying to save.
Oh, he leaps.
He got killed by the Aluna snipe. It looks like.
Uh-oh.
Really well done. 3 kills for each side. Of course, Keeper might go down here. No freeze in the area. Found some over there.
And
just 1 tower left in the base, and there goes Keeper of the Forest. Unfortunately, Aluna, I don't think you can snipe a Parasite from that distance.
I don't think that there's going to be much left to do but almost hide in the well. And there she goes, hiding in the well.
Well, the Devourer is spawning in a couple of seconds. Might attempt to drag one of them into the well with her. Oh yes.
And there it is. Using the well to their advantage.
One of the all-time public tactics.
Absolutely. And there goes the statue of Jeremiah being burned down.
Jeremiah, a wonderful hero, I must say. Not played enough.
No, not nearly enough. He's a game changer when he's out there.
Wow, the damage going on to Parasite at this stage is really insane. He can tank so much damage at this point. But
you see Hellborn creeps all over the base now.
for the last couple minutes, actually, the Legion side getting more kills than the Hellborn side.
Yeah, they've got the advantage of being right at their own well. basically at this point, as far as the kills go. But the inevitability of their demise is pretty much a conclusion at this point.
Oh yeah, they could just go kill Congo at any time, and
Yeah, they're just enjoying themselves, farming up, and having a good time with it.
wow, Shadowblade finishing up the Harkness blade, that will be huge for them. The amount of farm they have at the 30-minute mark is pretty crazy.
The 65 hero kills is probably helping to contribute to that.
It does indeed. It's probably just fun for the Lions team to be able to have a fun match, not take it too seriously, do crazy things.
Yeah, they're
that we
able
don't
to
normally
do some different item builds and just kind of relax and have fun. Since they are in such control at this point.
Did a nice hook there by Devourer.
Hook brought him in, and
Yeah, Turtle being a little bit too aggressive there. The Lions just certifying their dominance right now. Go for it.
Oh,
Go for the
there-
dive. You want to.
they're trying to snipe them in the well at this point. Last few buildings are about to fall.
Did actually dive to see if that would work.
Ah,
And now they start working on the world tree.
and the mega creeps are now working on the world tree.
That should, in theory, be a more or less good game. Of course, the concede won't be coming at all. Try to delay the game as much as possible.
Just to give everybody a chance to enjoy a long match of complete domination.
Even Bubbles trying to kill some of the creeps
He's
over
working
here.
on it, trying to pull those mega creeps off and make the game happen.
Actually, double
Just go a
kill
little bit longer.
Yeah, by Torture there. Might actually be able to buy himself a couple of minutes. See, Bubbles really working, trying to get the kill, but alas,
Oh,
bye bye. Shadowblade was such an insane amount of damage at this point.
and they
Did indeed get
we just saw G's drop all over there. So to try to get a little insult on the end, a taunt applied.
look at how close that snipe was onto
It was
Shadowblade.
very close. Another wave of the mega creeps and
Trying to chase down Engineer here as well.
you can see that this is just a few minutes away from being finished, unless they continue to get those over.
Pro tip, why didn't I receive this one earlier? That is wonderful.
All right, so
You can see the
now we can
items
see
now.
the items for both teams.
Luna should be
Not a
able
good
to
spot
save
there.
it. Pushed by Devourer trying to save him. And ulti from Tempest. And nobody giving...
Tempest had
Any
a
sort
nice
of damage.
ulti there, but no support to finish him off.
But a Parasite running down, finishing off this Devourer. Torture being put in a position where they could suffer. Running in and pushing her out again. And
Willing to
Kipper
take that
forced
shot.
And
Looking for the complete
There
Oh,
goes
and before
World
they can get the
3.
last kill.
But
No.
well played, good sportsmanship by the Komplett.and guys. And they were actually able to postpone that for quite some time.
It was great seeing both teams just have fun with it and have great sportsmanship all throughout.
Absolutely.
Just having a really good time. So lots of fun seeing the pro team there in action once again. So.
Absolutely. Let's see if you guys are having any insightful questions for us. Our break, we will be on a break, but we want you guys to have the opportunity to ask Ryan.
If there's any other questions you guys want to ask in stream here before we take a break, please feel free.
And if you for some reason want to ask me or anyone in line anything, then you're free to do so as well. It looks like they are all about the codes at this point, understandably so as well.
Well, we'll definitely have some more of those. Chance to see that Deconstructor Tempest on your own account. So
what's going on after this on the stream? We are going to be showing you Shootmania, the new FPS title from Ubisoft and Dio. We are doing
which is a really amazing game. Got a chance to see some of that yesterday.
It's really addictive.
Yeah, it looks like a ton of fun.
I was in school. I showed it to my classmates because it's in open beta, so you can just go download it now.
Right.
So I showed it to my friends in class, and 2 days later, every single person in the class was just gaming the hell out of it.
I can believe that. It does look like a lot of fun.
So yeah, we'll be back at 8 p.m. with some more Shootmania. Thank
Awesome.
you so much.
It's a pleasure being here. Thanks everybody for watching the stream and all your great questions.
So we'll see you guys later.